Hey guys, we're here with Ray, who finished at least top 4 in the Legacy Destruction Premium event with pure stun, not the Runick kind, very budget. When you play stun your entire life. What's your thoughts on the deck?
I mean, it's a meta call, right? Like, I was playing Horse before, but I got tired of that, and I just pick up some secret bad boys from Speed Duel from the recent set, so I just want to show it off, you know, and play something fun today. Fun for me, but not for my opponent.
Okay, well, let's get to the list then.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so for the first of all, we got our boys right there, the main boy. Secret from Speed Duel.
Okay.
I mean, when you open this, like, that's like half of the vintage right there. You got it. That's the guy. So basically, just you or your opponent cannot special summon. But I'm not special summoning, so this is a game how I used this against my friend James here today, so it wasn't too heavy. But yeah, I'm sorry, James. So yeah, that's the card. And then his brother, Jalgan. Yeah, I think you saw this guy more often than the other one. Yeah, so this is basically the same thing, but it has a crazy effect that if you discard a card, random card from your hand, so I usually just set whatever random good cards and leave something useless, and I pop the entire field after, so it's pretty good. And then yeah, the only thing is it's got a really low attack, but we have some cards to compromise that to fix this problem. Okay, and then we have the 2 Ecclesia. So this is actually a really good card for consistency. So I also play Nadir Servant. So this is really just a good way to get in a draw. So when I use Nadir Servant, I send a Garura, that's a draw, and then summon her, I get Dogmatika Punishment. So that's like a protection for my stun monsters. So it's like a 2-card combo, and then it just rotate, and then also a niftiest thing you can do with the punishment. So when you're running out of punishment, with the punishment, is like you can send Titanic Clad, and Titanic Clad on the interface searches this, you add it back to your hand, and then you summon again, and then you rotate the punishment so your opponent is trapped in a loop so they can never get out of battle, and then you have to kill your other monster. It's really broken, yeah. 2 more stone monster. I didn't see this one really much today, but I'm only playing it because I'm playing the Time Tier Morganite card, so it's good to have more monsters you can normal summon, so that way you play around Imperm better, right? Because if you open 1 Imperm, you have 2 stun monsters, they can't do anything about it. But Droplet is more dangerous, but yeah, so yeah, this one's okay, but I sided out game 3, so I'll tell the reason. And then that's all the monsters. We only have, how much? It's like 10 monsters? Yeah, you have to keep the monster count short. And then from the spell cards, we have consistent. We got Prosperity, of course. You want to see. It's like Prosperity and Duality. So it's like a flu deck basically. You just dig for whatever you're missing. So I can look for a thing like a stun monster, or the protection, or a floodgate, or the equip spell. I wish we showed like Moon Mirror, but yeah. So you just look for any piece you're missing, and sometimes for Prosperity, it's actually just smart just do 3. You don't do 6 all the time because your opponent don't have too much Ash target for this deck, so you want to bait them with this or something like this, and then if they Ash you can then go for 6. So you don't want to always do 6, it's really risky. So it's actually a lot of thinking while when you're using this card. Okay, we got the draw color, and now we have the Nadir Servant. This card actually busted too. So you send the Garura, and you search the Ecclesia, and sometimes the draw one, you can draw into the stun monster, and you summon the stun monster, you activate Type Term Morganite, you summon the Ecclesia, and then you search Punishment. So that's your combo. You have the protection for your stun monster, and you have stun monster, full combo right there. And this also good for going second quarter. You can send the Tis, and then pop your opponent's stuff. So it's good for going second winning first. It's a really good card. More consistency, I guess. And then I play 2 Necrovalley. Just in case they break through your stun monster, you have some sort of backup, so it's still good against Branded, Fire King, all that stuff, Vanquish, or Voiceless sometimes. So it come up sometimes, it's not as, great, but it's still gotta happen, right? And so also it's a good card to set up a card in mind, because it's a field spell, it doesn't take your main zone, so it's actually good to play in that sense as well. And then we have, where is it? Oh, we have the Moon Mirror. Yeah, that's the enabler of the stun deck. So, for example, you equip to this little guy here. Equip this. Now he can attack over a 5k beat or a 10k. The 10-type drag cannot beat over this guy because it always get 100 more attack than whatever your opponent's attacking. Even if your opponent try to drop plate it or something, it will override the drop plate after and then calculate. So you will never lose in battle phase. And I max it out because I also play Skill Drain. So that way, when they get rid of my stun monster, or Imperm stun, I'll just play beatdown. So with this card, so it's like the beatdown in the beatdown war, I won't lose to you. That's why I have to mix it up. Oh, this card, final. This card actually came up a lot today actually. So what it does, basically every time any card on your field will describe a battle or card effect, you can send one card that mentions Albaz in your deck. For example, Mirror J here. What's a good one? The most one I sent is a Tiny Clan. So those are targets for it, and then it protects it for the turn. So if, for example, I have this two, you try to kill my Jalgan, I'll be like, okay, thank you. I'll send Titan Clack, and then in phase I get to add my Ecclesia, so now I have my protection for next turn. So you're stuck in loop. So this is a loop enabler, also protect me from Lightning Storm, Twin Twister, Duster, all those other cards as well. They come out a lot. Yeah, these cards are really good. Also good for a skill drain beatdown because you have more, you last longer. And then playing the time turn. Oh, this card, time turn, right? Yeah, this is really good against James. I think I have like normal summon joy. I'm like, okay, I can't play a ring turn now. So I added a monster, and it's like, okay, how are you gonna summon that one? Okay, I do this, I can normal summon again. And then every turn I draw 2 as well. This card is like really busted. You don't want to run 3 because it clogs in your hand, so 2 is a perfect ratio. So yeah, I think 2 is really good. I'll usually side it going second somewhere, or just play 1 because it's useless going second, but the card advantage it gives you is really help you in the grind game. Okay, and then play 1 talent, 1 thrust. Those are just like last minute add. I didn't know what to do, but what to play. But I think they're just good overall since I play a lot of spells like Nadir Servant, Time Tier, Prosperity, Duality, all those stuff. I can add it off thrust if you get anything, and then this I can use. I can add the talent as well. So it's more situational, just protection, I guess. Okay, for the trap lineup, we have 3 Dogmatika Punishment. That's also the MVP of this deck. Every time my opponent tries to go in the battlefield, like, okay, alright, battle, okay, alright, stand Garura, alright, pop in normal monster, alright, draw 1. And it just keep your advantage going and protects your monster. It's like broken. Yeah, and also you can send Intis if you have to pop like a field spell or something like that, like a Runick Fountain or stuff like that. It's very versatile trap to have, so I really like it. Again, you can set up Thrust if you want to, but it doesn't happen often. Okay, and then we play 3 evenly matched. Another target for thrust if you need it, and stuns, stun sucks going second. So you have to play some sort of card to negate that a little bit, so I think evenly is like the most impactful card to have, and also like since Baroma and Savage are gone, like it's more like boards are more susceptible to this, right? Because you just activate this against like a Fire King at full board, you clear the board to keep something, you normal summon Jalgan, you create Movement Shield, they can't fight back again, they can't do anything about that. 3 Seal Ring. Just in case I get Drop Blade or Infirm, the backup option right there, while playing the Moon Mirror beatdown, so I'll do that. Alright, that's the main deck, 40. Play the 1 Typhon. Sometimes it does come up when you have the Ecclesia on board and then you're playing summon more than once. So this could come up against you. Actually, you were playing the, what's it called? Yeah, Colossus, and this, what's the burning guy called? I forgot.
Masquerade.
Yeah, I banished this off first. So you're like, oh my god, I could have normal summoned Ecclesia, made this, bounce back Colossus, and punched out a guy. But I banished by accident, so it's always good to have. It's utility, right? Typhon, and then we have triple Garura. This card is so stupid. This is free draw, so I use this for Ecclesia, I use this for Nadir Servant, I also play Ultimate Slayer in my side, so it's like super utility for me. And then always you want to keep drawing, and then it's good bait for like Ash and stuff. So when the opponent ashes, like okay, Cardinal Might or something like that. It's like, always good to have. 3 of that, and then 3 Intis. Of course, the other best target for punishment, you want to get rid of 2 monsters at one time, use this, or if there's some like a sort of back row or a skill spell I can get rid of, use this as a staple for punishment. And then we have the 1 spicy Skull Warrior actually. So this one is like a more like mediocre Intis because it can only pop monster. But the good thing about this card is you can choose when to do it. So for some time, if I open Prosperity and Nadir Servant, I can dump this with Nadir Servant because I still want Prosperity, so I don't want Garura in that circumstances. So this will come up later if they have like big guy, I can banish this, use it later in the duel if I have it. Yeah. And we have the branded package. So this is just send off the, what's it called? Where's the card? send off the final decisive battle. So when they attack you, you just send it for cost, and then you get advantage after that. Okay, and then last one we have the Tri-Brigade. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So basically, for big bodies, like that's like 3,000 or higher, you want to send this first, and then this will send another Wind Beast, and you send Skorura. So it's for big body player. And we have one Omega, so just in case you're running out of a punishment target, you send this, you start shoving back punishment, so it's like resource rejuvenation for that. Alright, side deck. 2 Koribara actually. This came up like once today, I was testing it, but I need some sort of way to like beat over big guys or board, but I think I might cut it now. I tested it, it's not as good as I thought, but it's a good thing to have because I don't run kaijus, I don't want to have the big body, so this is sort of like a fighter kaiju, but it didn't come up as I thought it would, so I might cut this one. We have one Ultimate Seer just for the thrust target, and then it's good to have. I used to run 2, but I don't have much like target for it, so I'm just playing 1 for now. It came out a few times, but it's okay. It's a good utility to have of the thrust, I guess. 1 Dark Cooler just in case, you know, voiceless, Manadium, all that stuff. It's good to have. 1 Rigaki, 1 that's just standard, you know, good for going second against stun stuff. Pretty generic stuff, right? We have the 1 part of the mind, yeah. So I sent this. So draw 3 is just draw 3. The reason I cited because it's not as good as going first with it. Because if you go second, this card is not good because you open 6 cards already. So your count, your monster count might be high already by that point. So I only want to see this card when I know I'm going first for sure. So I can side out 2 of the beer statue and 1 prosperity for this. So I see this and then I can set 5 instead of just have all my fan like 4 monsters, right? So this card is a good card, but you have no one to use it. 1 Staxio. This actually came up against a sorcerer guy. He took more of my fossil than with Staxio, right? So I just got it back. He equipped it again. So we both gained 1,000, but I'm getting more stun monster, right? So this actually helped me a little bit. It's a funny card, and it's good against deck that's like big body. I could not get over it, but now I take their stuff. I can use their big body to beat over the big stuff to make way for my little guys to beat them down slowly. So it's really good. Yeah. For the trap, we're playing triple Iron Thunder. So basically, it's like not a judgment, but it's really bad in a sense that the thing is, if you play this card, right, that's the weakness of this card. So let's say when I play the middle column, if you know I'm playing this card, you play the middle column as well. If I activate this card, it will destroy everything in this column. So for example, if I like say this fossil die in the middle, it will also destroy the fossil die. So if your opponent knows you're playing in this card, they will try to play into your column on purpose. So I side this going game 3, and then they don't know I play it, so it will be a surprise battle. It's too late when they realize it. They get hit by this, they negate the imperm or drop play, they lost. Yeah, so I play 3 of that. You always want more judgment. You don't want their drop play or imperm to resolve, and then you lose, right? To protect them. The best guy. Yeah, play this judgment. Yeah. You have 1 of this, and then the stun monster, you're protected. And the last one, we have 1 Chickaboo, just in case you see some dash out. Alright, that's that.
Awesome. Any last shout outs?
Shout out to untouched people, I guess I don't see anymore. Shout out to you for making the video. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.